What's up guys, Sean here. I got a 2003 Honda VTX 1800 and I think this is the 1800 Custom. 1800 Custom. It's got the cool looking intake that if you wreck this bike is guaranteed to kill somebody, just impale them. Very cool. I've never ridden a VTX 1800, but I loved the VTX 1300, although it needed more power. So I'm hoping this bike does it. And if you didn't notice, look at these tires. They're brand new. You can they still have the nipples on the front of them. I'm gonna wear them off right now. Guys, this bike has 22,000 miles on it. I like how that revs up. That feels big. I like how this sits. I had a VTX 1300 for a while in 05, and I kept it for a while because I just really enjoyed riding it. But man, this feels good. Dang! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! I'm loving that. Oh yeah, this is where the VTX 13 was lacking. It doesn't feel like a big bike. It feels very, very smooth, but nimble too. I want to throw this around the corners, drag some peg. You can definitely feel the just the precision, the smoothness. You know what I mean? Everything works very, very well. The throttle feels good, very precise. The clutch feels very good. And very light too. It's a hydraulic clutch. That's why it feels so it feels so good. This bike is, I jump on this bike. I've never ridden one in my life. I've been riding it for literally 2 seconds. I feel like I've owned this bike my whole life. It's just very intuitive. I might have to keep this thing around for a little bit. And this is an 1800cc, guys. That's pretty much the same size. It's pretty much like a 110 cubic inch motor. When you get that in a Harley Davidson, you spend like 8,000 bucks just on the engine. That's what they put in their big CVO bikes. It's a very simple design. There's not much to it. No bells and whistles. Just you and a giant V-twin between your legs. I love the ergonomics of it. I like where my feet are. It's got some highway pegs you can throw up. I hope no one saw that I'm wearing Crocs. It's got some highway pegs. It's very, very comfortable. It's got a big wide seat. Got a seat on the back for the missus. And it doesn't matter what gear you're in. It's just always got enough power to put a big old smile on your face. This has gotta be one of my most enjoyed cruiser bikes. Man, it moves. I mean, this is about the same size as a Suzuki M109 in terms of CCs, except this actually shifts well. The M109 it was a little clunky. I don't know why, but it was just a little clunky. This feels like you're shifting I don't know, something that's easy to shift. Anything else? I'm in top gear at 40 miles an hour and it's just plenty of power. I mean, this bike would feel comfortable anywhere. Hitting a drag strip, cruising on the highway, hitting some twisty roads. It's got pegs, and I like pegs. Pegs don't pegs are, you know, because they're smaller. They don't floorboards, because the peg's right here and the floorboard's like this. You're more likely to drag a floorboard on the ground, which I do when I turn. But pegs, it's less likely to happen. I like that. Guys, this is a great bike. If you're considering buying a VTX 1800, just do it. Stop thinking about it. It's not a beginner bike, but and I say that just because it's big. It's big and it's very powerful. But it's very, very easy to ride. If you've been riding for a while and you got the balance, I mean, everything just feels like you've been riding for your whole life. Let's bang on it. Let's bang on through the gears a little bit. Yep. Yep. It goes. Definitely goes. And it just feels so at home when you're just giving it some throttle. Very, very fun bike. I wish I could put it up next to a VTX 1300. I don't think this is that much bigger. It doesn't feel any big. I mean, the 1300 felt like a pretty big bike. So this might even be the same frame. I don't know. Someone's gonna correct me on YouTube. But it's got a whole lot more power, and I need that more. I need more power. I needed more power than the 1300. So I'm glad I got a chance to ride this. This is a lot of fun. This could definitely be my go-to bike. Just jump on it and go fast. I'm going to show you guys how fast it accelerates by trying to look the camera at the speedometer and look at the road at the same time. You see that? Can you see it? Now I'm pretty sure that speedometer is just horribly wrong, because there's no way I was going that fast. Not when the speed limit's 75. I was not going 80. Guys, this is a good running bike. Actually, I forget. I'm pretty sure it's shaft driven. It feels like a shaft driven bike. I want to check that when I stop, but this thing's got a lot of power. I would enjoy racing a Harley Davidson with a 110 in it. A CVO Harley Davidson, just to see which one's faster. This one would definitely give it a run for its money. Guys, I sell a lot of bikes. If you're looking to see more about this bike, check out the other video. 2 videos for every bike. Test drive video like this one, and then a walk around video. where I nitpick and I show you every little tiny, little minute, itty bitty little flaw on that bike, because that's what you want to see. When you buy a used bike, you want to see, hey, what's wrong with it? What's the problems? And that's what I want to show you. So, alright guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I sell about 20 bikes a month. I get in a lot of bikes. I'm gonna be moving a lot of bikes this year. So if you like watching videos, you're interested in watching, or you're interested in buying a bike sometime soon, subscribe. Alright, thanks guys. Yep, shaft driven.